So we're here in Washington State, and I've discovered something that I have not seen before. So this chiller, this is the condenser portion of the chiller, water-cooled chiller, down in the basement. So here's some condenser barrels, and you've got some compressors in there, and the condenser piping goes up, and it goes into the air handler room next door. So let's go see what they're doing with this condenser water. So here we are on the other side of the wall. The condenser lines come through, the condenser water comes through. Now there is a cooling tower on the roof, and so they continue on that way, and then they turn and they go up following that wall, but also they go here. So this is a multi-zone unit, and you have chill water on the cold deck, you have hot water on the hot deck, and then you also have these uninsulated pipes, which was my first clue that that might be condenser water. So as the condenser water goes up towards the roof to the cooling tower, it makes a stop here and feeds into the hot deck, or possibly a separate coil, but it's a hot deck coil. So what they can do is they're just taking, it's like heat recovery. So they're taking the condenser water from that chiller when it runs, and during swing season, when you need heating in the morning and cooling in the afternoon, or both heating and cooling at the same time, you can, like, let's say on a colder day, the exterior of the building might need some heating, and so the interior of the building might need some cooling. So they're taking the heat from the interior of the building, the chiller collects it, and it gets put into the condenser water. The condenser water stops off at this hot deck on its way to the cooling tower, and it can be used to warm the zones that need heat. So that's pretty nifty. So here's all your multi-zone dampers. So any one of those dampers can choose either hot deck or cold deck. So you could have heating in one zone and cooling in another zone. You could cool one zone and take that heat and move it over to the hot deck and use it to heat a different zone. So that way you don't have to run your boiler at the same time that you're running your chiller. You can take that condenser water, and if you need just a little bit of heating, you can get it there. I don't think I've ever seen that in Texas. So here in Washington State, they had a good idea, a little bit of heat recovery. This system also has a heat exchanger that goes between the condenser water and the chill water. So you can, when the atmospheric conditions are just right, you can do water side economizing, save some energy there.